JJ Redick is one of the best shooters in the NBA, but he first made national headlines during his time at Duke. I got a chance to sit down with the Clippers' newest shooting guard to talk about his time as a Blue Devil under the tutelage of storied head coach Mike Krzyzewski. Let's talk about Duke. Coach K, first of all, can you spell Krzyzewski?
Yeah, I can. I hope so. And I can.
I had a friend who...
K-R-Z-Y-Z-E-W-S-K-I.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That is impressive. I had a friend who went to Duke and she spelled it C-O-A-C-H-K.
Little off.
Little off.
Yeah.
Coach K. But playing for him and for those years, how much did that shape you as a young basketball player?
Well, Coach has had a large impact on my life in general. I think his biggest strength is not just the X's and O's of basketball, but is motivating and relating to his players. And I've never seen Coach have an off day. He's great every day, and I think that's very rare. Not many people in general, no matter what you do, whatever your craft or profession is, can claim that, and that's something I've tried to do. I probably fail a little bit. He's unique, and that's what makes him so great. He's on, so to speak, every day, and so being around that and seeing his amount of work and attention to detail has been huge for my career and my life.
What do you remember as one of your first interactions with him?
Well, I can remember early on in my junior year of high school, him coming in the afternoon to just watch me work out. I guess it was a scouting session. I don't know. I don't really think it was scouting, but I think he just wanted to see kind of how I worked and how I was away from just the actual game. And I can remember him noticing that I could dunk the basketball. I don't know why that stands out, but I think he made some snide remark about that, how I should expect not to ever dunk and just shoot threes, or I don't know, something like that. But I have so many just funny Coach K stories and memorable Coach K stories, and probably the one that means the most to me is when I got married. It was right during the middle of Duke basketball camp, and Coach, they have 3 sessions. There's 500 some kids that go every session. Our wedding was on a Saturday, which is the first day of camp, so Coach is obligated to be there and sign autographs for 6 hours and speak to the campers and be in front of the parents and all that stuff. So early on, when we had sent out our wedding invites, they had replied, we can't be there, sorry. And it ended up that he surprised me. He took a private plane down from North Carolina, flew into the wedding, got there at 5, an hour before the wedding, put his suit on, drank some wine, danced with the grandmas, got back on the plane, was at camp the next morning. I don't think he does that for every one of his players, but the fact that he did that for me was, it meant the world to me.
So you guys are still close after all these years?
Oh, yeah. No, we talk quite a bit during the season. We talked during the free agency. He made some phone calls on my behalf during free agency. He's someone that has always had my back and has been a huge supporter of me post-career and been a huge encouragement. Especially early on in my career, if I had any sort of good game, it was pretty much guaranteed that when I got back to the locker room, I was getting a call from Coach K just to tell me nice work. So he's been wonderful.
What does that mean to you to have such a strong relationship after all these years?
Oh, he's one of the most iconic and important people and minds in the game, and to have that relationship and to know that he has your back, it's priceless. He means the world to me.